There we go. Now I'm recording for the YouTubes. Hi. Hi everyone on YouTube. Welcome to my Mass Effect Legendary Edition playthrough. As many of you know, I've already released a video that talks about what I intend for this Let's Play, what I am trying to do, which is to add a lot more to Shepard, talk about their backstory and their thoughts and opinions, and make them a fully fledged character. So I'm really excited right now, and I'm having trouble forming words. A couple of things to put out there. The first 12 minutes or so of this stream slash video will be Shepard's backstory. It's a video that I've put together and I've edited to give context, full context to Shepard, so that we can go into Mass Effect having a much better understanding of who they are and how they think. Those of you who are watching the stream are welcome to interact and ask questions, and I will answer any questions I can. The goal is to understand Shepard on a level that Mass Effect can't bring on its own. Also, I am insane, and I am doing this on Insanity, and every time I die, and this counts for all 3 games, every time I die, not only will we keep a tracker of it, but I also have my punishment juice right here, which is, at the moment, it's decaf instant coffee with absolutely nothing in it, which might not sound so horrible, but for me, it's atrocious, because I'm a super taster, and bitter things are excessively bitter, and that is excessively bitter. So, anytime I die, I have to drink a shot of that, and it's gonna be terrible, and I really hope I don't have to die. Yeah, but other than that, let's jump right in, shall we? This is gonna be a complete run-through. Please be careful of the spoilers, everyone. I do not want to talk about any future events. We are going to treat this like we are blind, and we know only what Shepard knows. We'll talk about Shepard. This will be in third person. This won't be in first person. But we will talk about what Shepard thinks, what Shepard feels, all of that. And you'll kind of get the hang of it as we go along. So, with all that said, give me a second here while I say hello to the lovely chatters and get a video ready to play for you guys. Every story has a beginning. Or, at least, that is what everyone says. The truth is, a story is simply a snapshot in time. The events of Mass Effect have been building for literally hundreds of millions of years. How does one choose when that snapshot should be? Perhaps we should determine why we are telling this story. When dealing with galaxy-shaping events, it helps to find an anchor. A person or place where events seem to be drawn to. Lucky for us, we have the person. A woman who, whether she wished it or not, was at the center of everything that changed the galaxy forever. So, do we start with her? Well, no. You see, in order to truly understand this woman, we need to know where she came from and why she was the way she was. To do that, we need to back up just a bit. Meet Hannah Shepard. Hannah was a young naval officer on a mission. A career woman, Hannah was driven by dreams of being a starship captain. This did not leave much time for things like romance. So you can imagine how much of a shock it was for her when she met a young Marine named Jaden Silo. Jaden was assigned to her as an escort detail for a 6-month tour. Despite his low rank, Hannah was drawn to how soft this Marine was. Now, when I say soft, I don't mean that he was squishy or weak, though many people thought this of him. Jaden had a love of life and a sense of compassion that surprised everyone around him. At first, Hannah found him odd, a Marine who would rather smell a flower than fire a gun. In time, however, Hannah found that she could not stop thinking about this man. His zest for life and love was infectious. In time, the two were married. Jaden insisted on taking Hannah's last name as she was the far better known of the pair. From that moment, they were inseparable. Rather than the distraction many feared it would be, Hannah found Jaden extremely supportive of her dreams. He would take a guard assignment on whatever ship Hannah was assigned to as she catapulted through the ranks. Jaden would try to make friends with everyone he met, and often helped Hana understand the needs and feelings of those under her command. When Hana's career tested her, it was Jaden who grounded her and kept her sane. They made an odd couple, the high-powered career woman standing next to a common soldier who had no interest in promotion. The truth was, Jaden had found a woman he loved and a job he enjoyed. He was not lazy, he was content. In 2153, everything changed with the First Contact War. Humanity realized they were not alone in the universe and received a crash course on interspecies relations. A year later, in 2154, Hana and Jaden had a daughter, Samantha Shepard. It was a very turbulent time to raise a child, but Jaden and Hana made it work. Growing up on ships in the first years that humanity was learning to be part of a larger galaxy was difficult for a child. Samantha clung to her parents, who were always there to keep her safe. When Samantha was 11 years old, Jaden was called away on assignment to the cruiser SSV Geneva. Tragedy shattered little Samantha's world when news came that her father was killed in the line of duty during a failed terrorist attack. Hana was devastated. The love of her life was gone. However, she had always known this was a possibility. Hana fell back on her military training and sense of duty to cope with her loss. Sadly, Samantha had no concept of the dangers of life as a soldier. She could not make sense of her pain. Why would someone want to kill such a loving and kind man? Why did this happen? Who did it? These became questions that would drive Samantha forward into the future. She would often be seen clutching her father's dog tags that were presented to her at his funeral. Hana did the best she could to comfort and raise Samantha, but she was never able to quell the burning need for Samantha to understand what had happened to her father. When Samantha was 18, she enlisted in the Alliance, seeking to follow in her father's footsteps. From the very start, Samantha showed how stubborn she could be, as she demanded to wear her father's dog tags that she had kept all those years. The military flatly told her that dog tags must have her legal name. That very same day, Samantha Shepard legally changed her name to Jaden Shepard, and proudly wore her father's dog tags around her neck from that day forward. Jaden Shepard was thrown into a world of violence and aggression. The job of a Marine is to be ready and trained to kill. Jaden found that she struggled with this concept. Her technical skills quickly became exemplary. Shepard worked harder and performed better than any of her peers, and her marksmanship scores were extraordinary. However, many of her instructors and commanding officers noted a hesitation to actually enact these skills. Shepard was too much like her father, gentle and compassionate. She seemed unable to bring herself to hurt another person. In light of this, Jaden was assigned to the colony world of Elysium to perform menial escort and guard duty. It was there that Shepard's life changed. While on Elysium, Shepard met an Asari huntress named Aaliyah. It was the first Asari she had ever met, and was quite surprised when she sought Jaden out. Aaliyah seemed shocked when she found that this soldier was not the specter of the man she thought it was, but his daughter. She explained that Aaliyah had served with Shepard's father and that they had been good friends. Shepard was mesmerized. Aaliyah was beautiful both physically and spiritually. She spent every day with Shepard and they became fast friends. Shepard wanted to be more. Aaliyah was aware of this young human's fascination with her, but never let things go too far. Instead, she would teach Shepard the tactics and skills of an Asari huntress in an attempt to help her break through her hesitancy to hurt others. Shepard was a natural, and became one of the most dangerous individuals Aaliyah had ever seen, if only she could use it. Eventually, Aaliyah shed some light on Shepard's true life's quest. The Asari huntress was not there the day Jaden's father died, but Aaliyah had looked into the terrorists that had caused his death. This group of terrorists tried to steal an ESO core from the SSV Geneva. Shepard's father was able to foil their plan, but received a mortal wound. Aaliyah admitted that she did not know much about this group except for their name, Cerberus. In 2176, Batarian pirates who sought to make a statement to the growing superiority of humanity attacked the colony of Elysium with overwhelming numbers. Shepard's unit was the hardest hit. The Marines fought bravely, but they were slowly overrun and the defensive wall was breached. Aaliyah, the Asari huntress, stood next to a huddled Shepard defending her. She never yelled at Jaden to fight, nor called her a coward. Aaliyah simply defended her, killing anyone who came too close, until she was shot in the chest and collapsed next to Shepard. A horrified Shepard held Aaliyah in her arms as she slowly faded. With her last breaths, Aaliyah said something that would change Shepard forever. "The tragedies of our lives are like a stone. They can either cause us to sink into despair or act as a foundation upon which we grow and reach for the stars." Aaliyah reached up and clutched the dog tags around Shepard's neck. "Don't let these drag you down. You were meant for more, Jaden. You were meant to soar among the stars." As Aaliyah expelled her last breath, something died in Shepard. Her mind snapped. Without a word, Jaden Shepard stood up and started killing. At first, she used Aaliyah's shotgun. When that overheated, Shepard used her pistol. When that was stripped from her, Shepard used her bare hands. Silently, calmly, Shepard slaughtered the enemy. When reinforcements arrived, they found that Shepard had single-handedly driven the pirates back out of the defensive wall and was standing on top of it, sniping anyone she could find. Shepard was made a hero. Her story was told throughout the Alliance as an example of the strength of humanity. It should have been Shepard's proudest moment, but something in her really had died that day. She enlisted in the N7 program, an elite special forces unit, and quickly rose to the top. There, she met Captain David Anderson. Anderson was able to look past Shepard's cheerful and compassionate demeanor to see the deep pain it hid. He recorded assessments that spoke of a disconnect in Shepard. She was friendly and caring to all of her teammates, yet would gun down dozens of enemies without batting an eye. Shepard had lost her father, her friends, and someone whom she had loved. In an effort to keep this from ever happening again, Shepard had developed the ability to dehumanize those she saw as a threat to herself or to others to an extreme degree. Whether that meant using brutal violence or taking months to methodically tear apart drug rings, Shepard began to earn a reputation for being a diplomatic, compassionate, and yet devastatingly deadly soldier. So much so that Anderson began to suspect the truth. Shepard was looking for a place to die. After Elysium, there was a hole in Shepard. Her duty could make her ignore it. Her quest to avenge her father could make her endure it, and her mother could sometimes help her forget it. But nothing could fill it. Shepard had become an N7 soldier because she was looking for a place to end it all. Anderson saw this and took Shepard under his wing. The captain saw a good soldier who reminded him of himself and refused to let Shepard waste her life. He helped Shepard understand that her pain and experience could be used to become something more. A leader. Over the course of 5 years, Anderson became a sort of secondary father figure to Shepard. He was able to help Shepard push down the hole in her heart and take on the responsibility of saving the lives of others. Despite this, Anderson knew he could never replace Shepard's real father. He could see that in times of stress, Shepard would clutch those old dog tags to her breast. As our journey starts, Shepard is Anderson's second-in-command on the SSV Normandy. She is respected by her crew as a war hero and as a superior officer who, like Anderson, genuinely cares about those under her command. However, the hole is still there. Deep in the back of Shepard's mind is the feeling that if she does not come back from the next mission, that wouldn't be so bad. Okay. Hi. Welcome back. That was my backstory. Ooh, that's a bit loud. Let's turn that down to this. As always, people in the chat, I will rely upon you to let me know if my balancing's a bit off. Yes, so that should give you an idea of what you're in for here, or what I'm trying to go for. This is gonna be a bit roleplay. It's not gonna be first person, but it will be. We will talk a lot about Shepard, Jaden Shepard, and what she's feeling and thinking, and decisions will be made not based off of what I would choose, but based off of what she would choose. And as you can see from that backstory, that girl's got some issues that she needs to work through. So, music's still a little loud. I can fix that. I'll fix that right up. How about that? That should do. That should do. Oh! Hi! Thanks! I have not changed my subscribe thing yet, because I didn't think about that. I forgot that people subscribe. I prepared all the point redeem things and all that stuff. I completely forgot to mess with the subscriber things, but thank you all the same, buddy. I have not played this game. I've gotten a little bit past the start screen to mess with the options and to set up my Shepard's code, which you'll see in a second. But I haven't started the game. But what I want to stress for all those before I get started is that there will be no spoilers. We will not talk about the second game or the third game or even future events of this game. We're going to leave all that out. Because I want this to be something that people can go into blind, and we will be talking extensively, me and the chat here, and of course if you're watching this on YouTube, down in the comments below, we want to explore what it takes for someone like Jaden Shepard to survive and go through what they have gone through and what they're about to go through. They are a soldier that is clearly suffering from PTSD, who is very kind, very diplomatic, but also capable of mowing down enemies without a second thought if she thinks you're an enemy. That's got to do something to a person, right? And as the story of Mass Effect unfolds, and as her and her friends go through understandably trying times, we will discuss how that affects her and what she's thinking. We're going to bring Shepard to life, basically. But I've talked enough. Let us get started. Let us jump right in. I can't tell you how excited I am for this. Oh crap. But before that, I gotta go exercise. Someone just redeemed the exercise. So the way the exercises work is I do 10 reps of something. I have to be in my choosing, because there's certain exercises I can do and certain exercises I can't do because spinal stuff from the military. All right, hang on. I guess we'll start with the oldie but goldie, right? Push-ups. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm back. Hi. So that's how that works. I have a limit on how many you guys can do to me during a stream, and it won't always be the same exercise. But, yeah. Okay, so start a new career. Also,
welcome to Alliance Military Database.
Word of the wise.
Classified information requested.
For those of you who want to play this game,
secure connection.
And have your Thrustmaster joystick plugged into the computer,
connection confirmed.
Don't. It'll think it's a controller, and it won't let you use your mouse. That took me a good 10 minutes to figure out. Thank you, Twy. Thank you for the squeaks. Alright. So we're gonna do a new ID. God, this already looks so good, doesn't it? So excited. I know I'm a total fanboy when it comes to this, but you know what? I think everyone's allowed to be a fanboy for at least one game series.
Please log in to access your profile.
Alright. Jaden Shepard. This is kind of cool. I like how it's different.
Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile.
Okay.
Confirm pre-service history.
Oh, so an interesting thing I've noticed. Hang on, let me change me. I gotta move me over a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Is the leveling system has changed. Oh, hi. Thank you, Yell. Look at the little zombie run, which is kind of fortuitous. I've been playing 7 Days to Die all day. So look at the little zombie run. I'm gonna change that to something more Mass Effect-y, at least for the time being, later. And as you can all see, there's my death count right there, just waiting for it to rise. Ah! No! Guys! Thank you, Twy. I appreciate it. Ooh, do the notifications need to be turned down a tiny bit? I could probably do that. I don't know how to do that. Maybe like this. There. I think that'll turn it down. I don't have any badges yet. Okay, you got a badge. I'm gonna make custom badges. Everyone on Twitch, I am making custom badges. I am getting custom emotes. It'll take time. Eldridge Dream, who's in the chat, will be making my badges and the custom icons for the things you can redeem. And I am going to be commissioning Twy in Game, who's also in chat, to make my emotes, because she makes wonderful emotes. So, but those will all take time. So, we are a spacer, obviously. Our mom is still alive, Hannah Shepard. And we grew up on spaceships.
Confirm psychological profile.
And, of course, according to the backstory, we are the war hero. Early in the military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your... Oh, my God! What happened? Who did what? Oh, thank you, Nohex. Why was that so loud? Hang on, I'm going to turn that down to, like, halfway. Whew. All right. I'm not used to all this. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes you... Oh, what? No! That's not what I wanted at all. Alright, early... Oh, whoops. Nope, hang on. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition among the Alliance fleet, and also some pretty messed up mental issues.
Confirm military
Which it would do. Like, you know, it's a video game, so people don't really go into it that much, but what you saw, what I wrote in the backstory, is canon. That is more a detailed version, but a version of what actually happens to the war hero's background. They held off the Batarian attack. Thank you, in your crosshair. They held off the Batarian attack all on their own, without any help. And that kind of thing, well, I mean, not without any help, but basically on their own. And that kind of thing would leave its scars on you, as it did on Shepard. We are going to be an infiltrator. I love infiltrator. It's a wonderful class. It's really fun. And I'm doing this on Insanity. Did I mention I'm doing this on Insanity? I am going infiltrator because I don't want to die, and it's my best class. And that way, I can kill things from a distance. Because I like killing things from a distance where they can't touch me. Alright, Jaden isn't a murder hobo. Jaden's not a murder hobo. She only kills those she sees as enemies. Ha! Any rules for dying? Yes. Yes, I have my punishment juice right here, which is, for what smells to be very strong, instant decaf coffee with absolutely no cream or sugar or anything in it, which for me as a super taster it's like pouring essence of bitter down your throat. So I have to take a large drink of it anytime I die, and trust me, that is very high motivation not to do any of this.
Confirm facial identification.
So this is default Shep. One of the things I love is that they have unified all the Shepards. So the Shepard we make here is going to look the same in all 3 games. No more will I make a Shepard in game 1 and then try and make them look different in game 2. They are going to look unified, which is great. We are not going to be using default Shep, even though she is lovely. I made another, and because Mass Effect lets you keep codes, what I did was, about an hour ago, I came in here and made a Shepard that I want, and then wrote down the code so that I can just put in that code and you don't have to watch me sit here for an hour and do this. Take care, Nicadian. Oh, also, I should point out, I have a community thing that you guys can contribute your little squigglies to. Squigglies are what you're earning right now for watching me do stuff. Squiggly points can be contributed to the community thing. If we hit 50,000 squigglies in the next month, I will do a 12-hour stream, which will most likely be mostly Mass Effect. But we'll see. We'll see if we even get that far. So we're gonna paste. There we go. There's Jaden Shepard. I didn't put much lipstick on her because she's a soldier. She does have a little blush and a little eyeshadow, but you know, lipstick just didn't seem really like what she would do. I can't get her to look straight at me. Jaden, right here. Right here. Jaden. Okay, that's good enough. It is up. You don't see it? I don't know. I'll mess with it later then. Just save your points and contribute them next stream, I guess. I don't, it's not on my channel. It's not like a thing I have up here. I don't know if I can do that. But it should be on the Twitch page. In any case, I'm still learning all this stuff. Bear with me. Okay, so this is Jaden Shepard.
Profile reconstruction complete.
And I think she looks great. What's she looking at? What you looking at? What are you looking at? In any case, this is art. Jaden Shepard, Spacer, War Hero, Infiltrator. Let's do this.
Identification confirmed.
Alright, difficulty. Oh. Hey, we received, a thing. A choo-choo hype train emote. I don't know what's going on. I don't understand. I just work here. Auto level up is off. Legendary mode. So this is a fun thing. The original Mass Effect 1, you could go from level 1 to 60, and it actually would take 2 playthroughs to hit 60. Oh, hey, thank you, Redman. That's very kind of you. I should probably stress now that any subscriber money that I get like that is going to purely go into bettering the streams. Hang on, I'm resetting my position. Bettering the streams as in better equipment, better computer gear, better VR stuff, more avatars, etc. All of that will just go into making this better, because that seems to make sense to me. If you're contributing money, you're not contributing money for my hot pockets. Well, actually, I guess you might be, but not for me. So, Insanity, auto level up off, because I like to level up my own teammates. In the original Mass Effect, you could go to level 60. In this Mass Effect, you only go to level 30, so I'm curious to see how that plays out. And it kind of makes sense, because you used to go up to level 60, but like you'd get several points per level, so they could easily cut the points you get in half and then just, or increase them and just decrease your I don't know. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, that's why I know. Not much, so it's fine. Still, thank you, everyone. Pay for my Hot Pockets. No! I can pay for my own Hot Pockets. And I want to see how the 30 goes. I want to see how that goes. Squad power usage, none. I want to control my squad's power usage. Subtitles on. Autosaves on. We're going to enable tutorials, because I don't know what's changed exactly. So, with all that said, let's do this. Oh my god, it looks so good.
Well, what about Shepard? She's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of her life.
Military service runs in the family. Both her parents were in the Navy.
She proved herself during the Blitz, held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
She's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question her courage.
Humanity needs a hero, and Shepard's the best we've got.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis of this incredible technology was the force that controlled the favorite fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. The civilizations of the galaxy called it Mass Effect. I made it. Hey, I think that's the first time. I almost never make that.
Arcturus Prime relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
Oh, I haven't played Mass Effect 1 in, like, almost a year.
We are connected. Calculating transit
What?
mass
That's
and
a long
destination.
time for me. Leave me alone.
The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit.
There she is.
Board is green.
There's our girl.
Approach run has begun.
I don't know, Inferno. I don't know if it's mod friendly or not. I haven't looked into it yet. I hope so.
Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
I can't get over how good this looks.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story, but only an idiot believes the official story.
All right. So before we get started, let's go over a couple of basics. First things first. I need to hang on. Let me turn on my ability to emote. First, hello. Oh, I'm not wearing it because I took it off because of exercise stuff. How about that? Aha, my hands are here. I'm super impressed with how good things look. It's more than just a graphical increase, because there were mods that would do that, right? There were mods that made Mass Effect 1 look great. But you look at that Mass Effect relay, that's more than just up-res textures. That stuff has been messed with in a good way. And I'm very pleased by it. Second, let's go over a little bit of Shepard's mentality, her personality, how she interacts, and how she will be interacting. She is incredibly caring and protective of soldiers under her command. She kind of views them the same way she does her companions on Elysium, the same way that her mom views soldiers under her. So I will be writing emails back and forth between Shepard and her mother that will be in my Discord channel. Check the Twitch descriptions and the YouTube descriptions to join the Discord channel and chat about this stuff. But that will go over their relationship more. But a lot of Shepard's commanding comes from Captain Anderson and her mom, Hannah Shepard. And she tends to, because she has lost people that she cares about so much, she tends to be very, very protective of those under her command. And somewhat suspicious and standoffish of anyone higher than her rank, with the exception of Captain Anderson. She trusts Captain Anderson implicitly. He is like a surrogate father to her. He took her when she was in a really bad way, having a really bad time, and gave her a reason to keep going. Not a complete reason, as we saw in the backstory. Oh, hang on. My headset's going off. Shepard still has it in the back of her head that, like I said, if she doesn't come back from the next mission, that won't be so bad. It's not a conscious thing right now, right? It's she won't admit it to herself. She's not openly saying, God, I hope I don't come home. But it's more of an underlying of, you know, if it happens, would that really be so bad, right? But Anderson is why it's subconscious and not overt. But most other people... Okay, my left hand is going nuts. Most other people that are above her in the chain of command, she's a little suspicious of. It's kind of like, what are you doing? What are you trying to get me and my people to do? But people under her command, she's a little bit lax in regulations. She cares greatly about them. She will defend them to the end. She tries to be a very friendly commander. She crosses that line a lot of... so in the military, an officer is not supposed to get too close to their underlings because you have to order them to go die, right? And do horrible things. So you don't want to get too close to them. You don't want to be buddy-buddy. She kind of crosses that line a bit because to her, they're more like family. So yeah, that's Shepard. So far, things might change as we go along, but that's Shepard at the moment. But right now, she is talking about Joker, and she doesn't like this Spectre on board. Again, it's not that she doesn't like him, she doesn't trust him. Why is he here? What's with the Spectres, you know? So...
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Oh, Yuna, it's so much worse than that. It's not that she's prepared to die if it comes down to it. She wants it to come. She just hasn't admitted that to herself. She is not well, guys. She is not well. She has been through the loss of her father. She's been through the loss of someone she loved. She saw all her friends die. She's not ready to die if it becomes necessary. She's hoping deep, deep down inside it happens, which is not good. The only thing that's keeping it is, of course, Captain Anderson and her quest for her father's vengeance, which is kind of an interesting double play that shows the illogicalness of the situation. She wants to get revenge for her father, but she also kind of hopes that death finds her. But the fun part is with mental issues is that it doesn't have to make sense, does it? Let's see here. It's only been like 15 minutes. I know, right? Let's see. Are you gonna change her looks every time she dies? No, this isn't like my Iron Man run through. She's not gonna get her looks changed every time she dies to become uglier like Shelley Shepard. I have a punishment though for myself if I die, so trust me. This will be a problem. So is this a completionist run? Yes, absolutely. I plan on doing everything I can. All the DLCs, all the side quests, everything. I'm even going to collect all the Turian Signius and Asari Matriarch writings. It's going to be a completionist run through. I'm going to read the whole codex. I'm going to do it all, guys. I'm going to do it all.
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Oh, this looks so nice. I love it. All right.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
Yep. All right, let's take a look here. Let's take a look at our squad, and let's see how this works now. Squad screen lets you view team talents, mouse over talent, it's ranked to view it. Click on the talent and spend talent points to rank it up. Yeah, okay, so that's all the same. But I only have 30 levels instead of 60 levels, and they all look the same. They don't look like they've been dumbed down or anything. So I'm guessing I'm just going to get more points to spend per level up, I guess. Also, I do plan on reading the codex. I'm probably going to do it at like the end of stream sessions. So, yeah, it looks pretty much the same, doesn't it, Halo? So we are an infiltrator. And the thing is, I don't know how much has changed or how things have really changed too much. So I'm hesitant to put too much into anything right now. I can quickly give you a rundown of what these do. Pistol. Oh, well, maybe I can't. Because they may have changed. I know they've rebalanced stuff. Marksman, only available when using pistols. Boosts accuracy 60%, increases damage 25%, increases headshot damage 50%. Wait. So this doesn't make it shoot faster anymore? Interesting. Increases damage and headshot damage, but it doesn't look like it's making it shoot faster. I guess we'll have to see. Sniper rifles. Only available when used. The next shot will inflict damage equal to 200% of the weapon's DPS. Purges weapon heat on you. Ooh, purges weapon heat on use. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Alright, so that's just tactical armor. Fitness just increases your... Oh, what's immunity do? Reduces health damage by 75%. Does not reduce damage to shields. Oh, wow. Okay. This has been changed. Immunity used to basically be the get out of jail free card. It reduced damage by a massive potential amount for like 20 to 30 seconds. And it was really annoying because enemies would use it on Insanity. And would become bullet sponges, and was like, Insanity on Mass Effect 1 isn't hard, it's tedious, at least on old Mass Effect 1. This is changing that. The duration is only for 6 seconds. No, so no matter what, it just reduces more damage, but only for 6 seconds. That's a big change. Interesting. Okay. Electronics. Let's see, does 50 damage to 6 meter radius, does 200 damage to enemy shields. That's overload, right? Increases shield capacity by 60. Yeah, this is what I'm going to want to build up to. I want that extra shields. Dampening, sabotages enemies and stuff. Increases the radius of sabotage, overload, and dampening by 14. The radius of it. Ooh, that's interesting. Decryption. First aid, infiltrator, reduces heat buildup on pistols and sniper rifles by... Ooh, I like that. Increases the tech mine explosion damage. Okay. Reduces heat buildup. Interesting. So this reduces heat buildup on... I don't remember if that was the way or not. And then, of course, you have charm. That's what we're putting our points in right now, because we might need it. I love dialogue options. And like I said, this will be more Paragon than Renegade. Absolutely. There will be some Renegade options here and there, but for the most part, toggle helmets. We'll do that. So the way I like to play this game is helmet on in combat, helmet off when not in combat. You know, like a normal person. Tactical armor at the start, Lone Grin. Yeah, no, tactical armor's great, but I want those dialogue options too. Journal. So that's that. There's the codex. We'll deal with all this stuff later. Alright. Let's go ahead and save the game too, because I'm terrible at saving. Ah, this looks so good. AI up-res textures, peeps.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Oh, they fixed the shadows. This conversation in particular always stuck out in my mind because the shadows on Presley were always atrocious. They were just really bad. Do we know if there'll be any added bits of dialogue or anything like that? Like things that were cut originally? No. They were very clear that they have not added any cut content or changed any content, which is sad because there's a lot of cut content that they could have added back in that mods did, and maybe mods can still do. We'll see. But they basically were saying this is what we want to do, and we know what we should do and what we don't, and they have limited resources, and that was one thing they did not do.
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander, just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
So, nice part about Mass Effect is investigates will almost never move the conversation forward, so you can explore them at will. And by the way, I will be exploring almost all the dialogue this game has to offer. Just be ready for that.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper. Less chance of security leaks, too. Plus, there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, man. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
I like the improvements. It would look a little dated if this was a game that was released today, right? Like if you had this released in 2021 and saw his facial animation, you'd be like, that's a bit janky. But if you remember that this is a game in 2007 that has been upgraded, it looks great.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Alright.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Yeah, also Shepard is not constrained by race, gender, sex, any of that. Like, she's a spacer. She grew up on spaceships and with military people, surrounded by aliens and people. She's just not biased in any way, shape, or form.
There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
So, an interesting thing I want to note, too, for anyone who's new to this series, who's never watched this before, first of all, thank you. but more to the point, there are some characters, especially in this game, that you'll get to meet that you might not be the fan of their ideas and views, like Presley and like others. Just keep in mind that, A, the universe is full of all kinds of people, and some people may be great individuals that have issues, but also that character arcs are a thing, and if characters don't start flawed, they can't grow or fall. You know, some characters grow and some characters fall, but if you start off perfect, you know, you have no room there. So just keep that in mind.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Hey, does it look like Chalkwise is younger too? Her hair seems darker than I remember. Also, by the way, roommate of mine, if I'm too loud, you can just come shut my door. I see you there. Yeah, she seems like her hair is darker. Yeah, Shepard can understand the eagerness of young soldiers, but she's never shared it, right? Like, Shepard was never Jenkins. She was never like Jenkins. So she's seen it, she understands it to an extent, but she's never shared it.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Let's see.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
Ooh, I'm so sorry, Inferno. That does not look like a redeemable prize on the Twitch channel. I guess that's just not possible.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Yeah, so this is something that's just going to be a disconnect. Obviously, Shepard would know these things, but since we, the player, don't, we are pretending that she is naive for the moment. Or maybe she's just testing the crew. That's it. She's testing Jenkins.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're a war hero, right? Held off an entire enemy fleet during the Blitz single-handed? That's the kind of talent the Spectres are looking for.
This is all just wild speculation. The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans, no matter how capable.
Ooh, it's a good thing it did not give me the ability to respond to that. So, Shepard cares about those under her command, is very kind to them, treats them like family, but don't bring up the Skillian Blitz. That is a really bad idea. Don't do it. Don't do it.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
Yeah, there is Halo. So one thing that I don't like about it is that if you choose the war hero, like I said before, if you choose the war hero, it's kind of assumed that Shepard loves it or is fine with it, or it's not. You know, why wouldn't they be? They're a hero. But man, that kind of thing could be just as scarring as a Kuz if you're the lone survivor. which that's another background Shepard could have where they were the only one that survived. Which, hey, important thing to note, Shepard was also the only one to survive in the Skillian Blitz. All of her squad mates died, and she held off the Batarian attack single-handedly. This is literally something that happened. So she is the sole survivor. But whatever, BioWare. Wait, oh, hey, Lone Grin. You get to ask me a random question from the Book of 3,000 Questions. Okay. While I go get that, how about you give me a random number? Okay, I got it. It's right here. Question number 28. So my roommates for Christmas got me a book of 3,000 questions. So here we go. Question number 28. Who are your heroes in real life? Oh. They are two gentlemen. I can't go into all the details because that's getting just a little too personal, but there's a man named Mark Campbell who was a audio media teacher during my freshman year of high school on Navajo Reservation, who is a hero of mine because he was a really kind man who helped me a lot in a bad time of my life, and he gave me a saying that I have carried through my entire life, which is you live for the moment, and living for the moment doesn't mean you don't think about the future. It doesn't mean that you live life hoping that you'll find some perfect moment. It means, at least to him and to me, it means finding a moment every single day, finding a moment of such beauty or joy or happiness that it makes everything else in that day worth it. And I try and live by that. And then I guess the other hero I would have would be, and I'm not going with family, like, you know, there's my father, but you know, that's such a generic thing. The other one was a man named Howard, who, yeah, fine. There was a point in time when I needed to change who I lived with quite quickly, and we went to a court and told them that we weren't going home, and the judge was like, I understand, I completely get it, but it's going to take time and you're supposed to go back, but if you were to somehow not be here and we couldn't find you, we can't make you go back. So this man Howard, who was a very good friend of the family, basically took us in until we could get all that sorted out. So he is a hero of mine. Oh, Alita, come here. Who's your good girl? Who's your good girl? Yes, you are. Oh, you like the pets, don't you? Yes, you do. You like the pets, don't you? Who's your good girl? She is going to love this. All right. Thank you for redeeming the Alita time thing. There's a limit on that. We can only do it once every 30 minutes. Otherwise, my streams would be nothing but petting the dog. So, where were we? We were investigating.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself in the Blitz.
No, stop
Everybody knows what you can do.
No.
This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
Don't say that.
This mission isn't about personal glory, Corporal. We have a job to do. Don't do anything stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
Oh, Shepard's gonna feel bad about that later. She's reacting a bit emotionally. Don't bring up the Skillian Blitz, people. Don't do it. This is a bad no-no zone for her.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Bye, Mama Chakwas.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
Ooh, my game is a little jittery. That's odd. What is going on? Hang on. Let me take a look at some stuff here. No, I mean, everything looks fine. My GPU's not stressing out, which is nice for once. Alright, it's fine.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
Why are you stuttering, buddy? I'd say she's never been there. But she has heard it's a paradise.
They say it's a paradise.
Ah!
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Okay, I don't like all this jittering.
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
Ooh.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Papa Anderson's looking nice.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
Okay, seriously, game, please. I'm gonna restart you in a second if you keep this up.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir?
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why did we tell the Council? No. What do you mean, why did we tell the Council? It's incredibly important, and like he said, it affects everyone.
It never hurts to have a few extra hands on board.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed. You showed not only courage, but also incredible skill. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Oh, no. Don't. From Shepard's point of view, she showed zero courage. She huddled like a coward while Leah protected her. Oh, boy. Ha ha. She's gonna take a moment to repress some stuff in a nice, unhealthy way.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
Alright, that's good. Internal trauma internalized. That's fine.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Oh my god, that is so true, Halo. Hey, Shepard. Can you wash my car? I think you're uniquely qualified because of the Skillian Blitz.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
Oh, hang on a sec. Oh, okay.
The Attican
yep.
Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Alright. I'm ready.
Just give the word, Captain.
I really like
We
how
should
she
be getting
turned
close
out.
to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Jaden.
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
So white. Her armor is so white. So listens.
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't. Need evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
Here comes the mandible twitch. Mandible twitch! I love it!
Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Bum bum bum.
Engaging stealth systems.
Pretty.
Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ooh, this is a change.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
A lot more foliage. The sky is more blue. Oh,
This place got
I
hot,
get it.
Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
They're changing it to look more like Eden Prime from Mass Effect 3. That's kind of cool. I kind of like that actually. Now it seems more unified. Now, I just said a minor spoiler. Now when you come back later in the game series, it'll look more similar, and I think that's a good thing. Hang on. Alright, okay. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. This looks very different. Wait. Is my health working like, in Mass Effect 2 and 3 now? Is it? What is going on here? Oh, my sniper rifle doesn't jank anymore. It doesn't jink and jank. See, in old Mass Effect, when you look down the sniper rifle, this is what it did. It would just do this when you're not doing anything until you put points in it, and then slowly it would start to read. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm in love. Heaven. I'm in heaven.
What the hell are those?
That's pretty.
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
Alenko, destroy it.
Damn!
I didn't do it. Alenko did. I did nothing wrong.
Oh God, what happened here?
I actually really like this. I like the the new look. I know some people are going to be upset. I'm liking it. Jenkins, no! Oh, I'm loving this. Ah. Uh-oh, hang on. I gotta do something real quick. Alright. This is not good. Shepard does not like losing people. She really, really does not like losing people. Like, first thought, should have been me. I should have gone first. I should have been the one hit.
Ripped right through his shields. Never had a chance.
Ooh, she's gotta keep it down, keep it together. She's in charge. She's a leader. That's one thing that Anderson has done very, very well is you put that shit aside and you lead when you need to lead. And you deal with it later in your room, alone.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
But yeah, not happy about that. Metagel is needed to heal injured squad members. Omnigel can be used to bypass decryption challenges. Okay, alright. Hit me. Come on, stop trying to hit me and hit me. I want to test my my health. Jenkins, Alenko, could you stop? Alenko. Or whatever. I read it.
Got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Oh, I really like this. I like this. I don't know, I like the new look. It's very clean, and it is more similar to the first, the second two games. Oh, and the control, I didn't even think about that. I've been pressing spacebar to activate people like in the second and third games. The first game you had to hit E. I didn't even consider that. I'm so used to the controls from 2 and 3. I think a lot of people go the other way. A lot of people just make 2 and 3 like 1. No, but I make Mass Effect 1's control schemes like 2 and 3. But hey. Ooh, look at that sun. That's sexy. I like the buildings. I don't know. I'm loving this, guys. This is all AI upscaled. A computer upscaled textures. I am on insanity, right? I'm just making sure here. I'm just gonna check something real quick. I just got the gameplay. We are on insanity. It's right there. Okay, I'm just being sure. I'm just checking.
I didn't think I was gonna make it.
Wait, did I have level ups available? Oh, right, for, you know, Alenko. Let's do decryption for now. And let's do throw. Okay.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Oh, she looks good. I'm loving the new graphics. I'm probably going to say this a lot. And I didn't have to go through 3 hours of installing mods. And it looks even better than... Well, it's debatable. The armors and stuff look about comparable, but they have a different take on it. I know the mods would make the armor look more like carbon fibery, have that checkered pattern, and you can see that here, but it's more subdued. In the mods, they were more blam out in your face, and you know that's more of a personal preference. I think they're really good, but just everything in general. This is more than just pushing up the graphics. This stuff has all been touched. I like it.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Okay.
Move out!
It was very abrupt. Alright, Shepard. Yeah, let's level you up. Ashley. Ash, we're gonna give you assault rifles, because that's kind of your thing. What does this do again? Only available firing assault rifles generates 80% less heat and does 50% more damage. I wonder if it lowers or reduces your aim window. We'll just have to find out, I guess. Let's also save. How about we drop a save? Yeah. There we go.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
I'm loving it. I am really curious if my health regenerates. Nope. Where are they? There you go. I keep wanting to reload. Gotcha! Come on. Come on out and play. Come on. Alright, nicely done. It looks like my health does not come back. Okay. Alright, so it's not changed the health system, it's just changed the way it looks. Very interesting. Which is probably for the best, because this game was designed and balanced around your health, not just instantly regenerating, like in the other games.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Alright. Give me a second. Let's level up. 6 points! Wow! 6 points for one level. Sheesh. Alright. Look, I'm not going to complain or anything. I'm just saying, that's a lot of points. What do I want to do? What do I do? I'm thinking tech armor to get shield boost. Okay. And then pistols? I mean, but sniper rifles work so well. But yeah, pistols. I want to test this out. And, you know, we'll unlock sniper rifles soon, so. Alright, you. Let's give you first aid. Let's also give you decryption. No, let's do barrier maybe? Let's do decryption. And electronics. Ash. Alright. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Give me a sec. Okay. Wait, what's this? Whoa! What the? Okay. This is... What is she doing? You okay there, Ash? Alright, alright.
Plan, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Hey, MC. How's it going? Let us take a look at equipment. Okay, so all this looks pretty similar. Do I have a better sniper rifle or a better pistol? Yes. Better damage. Okay, let's go with that. I'll have a better sniper rifle. Don't have any of this. Okay. Ashley, let's give you the assault rifle. Okay. That's easy. Alright, so let's test this out here. First of all, let's throw marksman up here. Throw overload on 4. Shield boost 3. Also, can I want to take a look at something. I could do this in the second 2 games, but I was never able to do this in the first game. Maybe they have changed that. Quick slots. Yes! I can do it now. Nice. Okay, so. Alright. And then if I... So that's very interesting. Oh, that means I can't switch weapons anymore, but I'm fine with that. Oh, no, that's talking about the Mako stuff, and that's fine. Because the sniper rifles don't have a zoom levels in Mass Effect 1. At least I'm pretty sure they didn't. let me take a look here. Options, key bindings, change zoom level. Well, I can always do this. I can always make that my change zoom level. Oh, it did. Okay, well, there we go. Now I have it mapped to that. I can run, I think, further. Nice. Very nice. Alright, give me a second, everyone. I am going to go for a quick intermission as I refill my drink. I haven't died yet. I'm so happy about that. So I'm going to do like a 5-minute break. Everyone, go to the restroom. Do what you need to do. We're going to save. And then I'm going to go refill my drink. And we'll be right back. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. So, I got my drink, and I'm ready to get right back into the action. Oh, boy. Okay, let's do this. I'm hoping I can go the whole... Oh, hang on. Had my headphones on backwards. I'm hoping I can go the whole game without dying. Uh-oh, a smudge has been detected on my leap motion. Oh, no! Well, considering that I'm not using my leap motion at the moment, I think that'll be fine. I only turn it on when I need to gesticulate. Yeah, yay for drinks and hydration. So, you know, hydration is a common thing Twitch streamers do. Like, you can redeem squigglies to make the streamer hydrate. But I didn't put that because it'd be a waste of your points, because I am constantly drinking something. When I started the stream an hour and 40 minutes ago, I had a full 32-ounce cup of drink. And I had to just refill it. So this is something that I just do at a regular basis, so why would make you waste your points? Am I going backwards? I feel like I'm going backwards. Maybe? No, I'm not. Well, that's a dead body. Alenko. Destroy it. It's good when soldiers follow orders. Oh, wait. I am going backwards. Holy shit. Whoops. Sorry, everybody. That's Jenkins. We are very much going the wrong direction. But, like, the music started, so I thought we were going right. I don't know what I'm doing. Leave me alone. I'm terrible at this game. What is this? Is that fire? That looks like fire. That is fire! That is fire! Someone please. Ooh, that's the dedicated. Okay. So what's heals then? Options, key bindings, heals. What's heals? Use first aid as V. Okay, there we go. Hi, Twy. I just went all the way back to the start without realizing it until I came across the body of my dead comrade. Then I was like, oh, yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Ooh, light armor. Okay, hang on. Let's take a look here. Equipment. Ooh, this is like better everything. Yes, please. Oh, but it doesn't look as good. It doesn't look as good. That looks really nice, but I don't want to die. I'd rather not drink coffee. Well, coffee without any sort of cream or sugar in it. And what my punishment juice is might change as time goes on. Like maybe it'll be like apple cider vinegar or whatever. It's not going to be alcohol. Namely because not only does Twitch kind of frown on drinking games, and I get that, I understand it, but also it's a cyclical cycle. The more I die, the more I drink. The more I drink, the more I die. And I will die from alcohol poisoning.
Impaling victims instead of just shooting them. There must be some reason behind it.
Why are you so quiet? Options, sound. Let's turn the music down a bit. Let's turn the music down to 80. Let's turn the sound effects down to 80. Right, and we'll keep the voices up at 100.
Classic
All right.
psychological warfare. They're using terror as a weapon.
Are they? Seems to me like they're using our dead bodies as weapons. But, you know, who am I to judge? What you said. I'm totally judging them for what they're doing.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up. Oh God, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
They, enhanced them. Don't you come over here. Stop it! Hold still! There. All right. Da 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 da. I will take all.
Saren.
That's a face.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Well, Pam. Oh, you know what? I think I did pass by a conversation. Yeah, right over here.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Got a bunch of stuff. Alright. I wonder if item management has improved immensely. Alright. Are we still doing the old Frogger game? Yes, we are. Oh boy. There we go.
Humans. Thank the Maker.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
Oh, hey, Manuel.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
Huh. He sounds very millennial.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Ooh.
Manuel, please.
Sounds like
this
a rock
isn't the
band.
time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
All right.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Pardon me. Excuse me. Anything to loot? Nope. Alrighty then. Excuse me. Let us also set this ground rule here first, here and now. My commentary is not Shepard's commentary, and my actions when it comes to looting and gameplay mechanics are not always Shepard's actions. Let's just... I want to make sure that's clear.
What is that?
Oh.
In the distance.
Oh my god, look at that. Oh, that's so pretty. Bye. Oh, that was so well done. Ooh, that was cool.